Swan River had a fair old crack at breaking us the other day, guys, so I've decided to head out to the blue water again. Nothing fantastic about this afternoon, just I haven't been for a fish and actually caught something in a fair while now. So the Montebello is just, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You head out there and you just absolutely smash fish the whole time you're there, and you come back to Perth and you go, yep, that's the reason why I went up north. Anyway, we're out here. We're going to try catch a couple of fish. If we do, we'll show you. If we don't, probably won't show you. So, sit back, relax. Hopefully we get a few. Fish. There is no better feeling than that sunset smash just like that. That's a good fish. Take it easy on this fish because he is big. Hit. How good was that hit? It's a good feeling to be back in the blue water rather than sitting in the river. That was hard work. This good cat. Kept us here to see this hit. That was crazy. Oh, how good. Look guys, it was absolutely amazing to be up north catching ranking cod, you know, spangled emperor, valley every single cast, but to be back at Perth waters, smacking good sized fish like this, there's no more rewarding feeling. Solid fish. It looks like it's just happened. There's a light gear going off, solid snapper. All happened. There we go. Solid snapper, guys. Wow. Haven't even been out here that long, so the goal is always to get out by sunset. Just before sunset, or right on sunset, you normally get these big feeders. That snapper's going in the box. What an unreal little fish. Hopefully get another one. Wrap it up. I might even cook some fish tonight, guys. Got the stove there, got the cooker, so I'll do that. I'll crank the stove out, have a nice feed of nice fresh fish. Awesome. That's a cool little fish. A little bit of fun on the lake here. Pop him straight back in the water. Yeah, matey. Alright guys, pretty simple here. I'm going to do an icky jimmy on this fish. It's just behind the eyeball. I can't show you obviously because I can't get the camera angle right. That fish is now dead. Just a simple spike directly to the brain. What I'm going to do is just separate the gill plate. You don't have to go stupid and completely cut the fish's throat open. It's a matter of just separating the gill plate at the base of the neck, and that fish will bleed just nicely. And you'll know if it's bleeding properly because the blood will run out immediately when you hit the right area. I'm just going to bleed him. Bleed him upside down. Fantastic. Drop him in the esky. Keep his head down when you're bleeding the fish, guys. What that allows it to do is the gravity as well as the heart pumping will get the blood out. Hopefully we get to catch and release a few fish now. This is right on peak bite. I'm going to show you the sunset in a minute. That is absolutely sensational. That is something else. Does not get any better. Nice sized fish in the esky actually makes it a little bit better. We'll have a cook up in a minute. There's that rod just about to take off again. So really important, guys, right on your sunset or right on your tide change, you keep that burley going. Instead of making a big slurry today, all I've decided to do is break my pillies up, literally just pull the flesh off the pilly like that, throw it away from obviously the direction of the current. At the moment we've got a north to south, which is really handy because I find that direction this time of year to be really good when you've got this gentle northwesterly wind blowing. I'll tell you what, pretty confident we'll get another couple of fish here. The water's pretty clear, don't get me wrong, there's nothing spectacular about this afternoon. We're sitting in about 13 metres of water. We're a fair way off the coast. We've headed northwest to get right out of that exclusion zone for the snapper, and it's paying off. But hopefully get another couple of fish now, that'd be amazing. The thing was hooked up, I was probably messing around a bit too much. Not a monster, guys, but fish number 2. Happy with a couple. Let's go back in the drink. Grow up to fight another day. Whoa! Easy, matey. That's a nice little fish. Catch you later, mate. Hi guys, I'm about to knock the fillet out of this fish. I have made mention that we're working with Psycut at the moment. These are cracking little knives, guys. They're made by a local company here in Perth. They're not made in Australia, but they are made by West Australians and they sell them from the shop. So guys, good fish. Oh yeah, there's another good fish, guys. How good's that little burn? The snapper in the shallows just go for this cracking little run at the start like that. And it's better than most fish. Only kingies, I reckon, second that first hit. Because I don't second it. Kingies are actually the best. That first initial run, they're bite off. That's what you get for fishing 30-pound leader. Oh no, he's just spit the hooks. Oh, don't worry guys, we'll try that again. I'm sure he'll come back. Well guys, there we go. Lovely fresh fillet. That fish was swimming only minutes ago. So what I'm going to do is cut a nice little steak off this. I'm going to package it up, put it on ice. That'll keep till I get home and wrap it up and put it in the freezer. So the rest of that fish I'm going to keep whole. Just for measuring purposes, guys, in case fisheries or anything come along, we can prove that fish was legal. And whenever I eat a piece of fish out at sea, guys, I always make sure that I've got the rest of the fish there for that reason. You don't want to be pulled up and questioned. So I'll be cooking that in a minute. We'll come back to you in a sec. Then freezing blocks of ice, because guys, what that'll do, it keeps the fresh water contained inside the plastic. It doesn't spill out into the salt water of your esky. And also too, that block of ice, I've got 3 or 4 of those. That's going to keep water in that esky cold all day. It's probably into the next day as well. So I've had these containers for about a year now, and they're still going strong. There's no better way. It saves you money on buying bags and bags of ice as well. Make sure you never put fresh water in with your fresh catch. Well guys, the fish are quietened off a little bit, which is good, because I've got my steak ready. How good is that? Bit of crispy skin snapper while out in the boat. It doesn't get any better than that. Can't recommend it enough, guys. Go get yourself a little cooker, a nice little pan, and bring out your ingredients, because you can sit out here between bite times for sometimes, look, I've sat out here for 2 or 3 hours between bite times. There's nothing better than being able to cook your fresh catch, even if it's a couple of herring or skippy. That's just amazing. Anyway, I'm going to get this on the pan. Hopefully we'll catch another fish in the meantime. Now, normally I would dry the skin of that fish, but I don't have any paper towel, so what I'm going to do is wipe as much water off as possible and salt the crap out of it. I'll leave that for a minute or 2. Turn the temperature down on that so that pan doesn't get too hot. Again, I'm not going to try to be a chef here. I'm I'm just sharing a few little hints and tips that I picked up along the way. All I've brought out with me is a piece of lemon, some salt, pepper, a little bit of soy just in case I was going to do some sashimi skippy. That didn't eventuate, so who's complaining? I've got 6 to 7 kilos of snapper in there. It's just not the same when you don't have your mates out here, guys, but when you finish work, nobody's prepared to go fishing. You know that it's going to be right. You just have this gut feeling. I can't explain it, and I don't think you could explain it to anyone that doesn't fish, but days feel fishy. You go, if I head out tonight, I'm going to catch a fish. And that's just what I felt today. I've been feeling it all week, actually. Kep's actually out in Savannah's at the moment. His first drop of the day produced a nice dewy, so I was a little bit jealous too. I thought, you better get out and have a fish. Anyway, you can hear now that the heat has slowly gone into that fish. I haven't just thrown it straight onto red hot oil. It's going to be hard to cook out here because I'm rolling around a bit. While I'm washing my hands over the side, I reckon it's a good idea to hold on to the fry pan. One thing I haven't mastered, and maybe someone can tell me how to do this, how do you stop the skin on the snapper? Just going shriveling up into a little ball. Still there. She's still there. There goes the fish. Oh, what a flip! You will never get a better flip than that. Kepler, eat your heart out, son. Better buy a lotto ticket now, actually. I'm not going to do it just yet, guys, because I want that skin to be crispy. But when I flip it over, I'm going to soak it in lemon. When that lemon and oil mixes, it sort of caramelizes and goes, that makes this really sweet, nice shell on the outside of the fish. I'm starting to sound like a chef, aren't I? It'll never happen, guys. I don't have enough time in my life to be a chef. I do have enough time to go fishing, believe it or not. So I can pretend. Well guys, it's super quiet. We had that red hot sunset bite, which it's signature snapper, you know. We've got a tide change later tonight, and I've got to be honest, if I was prepared to sit out here to 10:30, we'd get another bite. But I'm not going to be greedy. We've got a lovely fish in the esky, hooked a couple of fish, had some fun, got a great feed in the pan. I'm going to eat this and I'm going to go home. Not get any simpler than that. That's just a really nice slab of pinky straight on the pan, bit of lemon, bit of oil, and that is going to taste amazing. So that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to get back out here pretty soon, and it's nearly kingy season, so some red hot action to come. Stay tuned. Epic fail, guys. The skin didn't turn out crispy at all. That little flip when it dropped off the edge of the pan just before got sand in the fish.